Welcome, it is ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon to everyone. It is my immense pleasure to welcome our Managing Trustees, Srimati Saraswati Kannayan ma'am, Dr. Priya ma'am, convener Dr. Anuradha ma'am, and our special eminent chief guest Dr. S. Vasundhara ma'am of our special address on open source national.
Ma'am, Dr. Vasundhara ma'am. Can you
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
me, Dr. Vasundhara ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
My
Yes, ma'am.
heartiest welcome to you for the session, ma'am. I proudly introduce a resource person in the our national FTP Moodle Learning Management System, ma'am. Kindly you proceed, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Good afternoon, participants. First of all, I need to thank Dr. S. Anuradha ma'am for giving me this opportunity to be a speaker of today's session to share some knowledge with you. Myself, Dr. Vasundhara, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, G. Naranamma Institute of Technology and Science, Hyderabad. During this, one second. During this COVID-19 crisis, we, the teaching fraternity, facing a lot of challenges to teach students. As an outset, can we say that it is an opportunity for us to explore online methods of teaching them properly? Online education, what is the importance of online education? Education may have several purposes and online courses help to fulfill it. Some experts are saying that education provides new opportunities for traditional learning. Online education in India has seen a rapid progress in the recent times, making it one of the most discussed subjects in the education demand. It has taken away some of the major limitations of the classroom based education like location, accessibility, and cost. So, millions of students in India every year go to other countries for better education and employment opportunities. If these students could get the same quality education sitting right at their homes, then why would they spend thousands of dollars traveling and studying abroad? Online education has brought a revolution in the way education is delivered. Online education in India, according to recent reports, global level on the online program after United States, India has reported to have the second highest number of online course enrollments with more than 1,55,000 students from the country. So, every time there is a debate about both supporting and denying opinions. One opinion states that even though online education is progressing, it cannot be substitute to classroom learning. Best part of online education, students in India or across the world, they are enthusiastic about this concept. They want to prove their skills and capabilities while learning in an advanced and interactive environments. Online education has taken away the geographical and financial barriers for receiving quality education. This helps them in staying updated about the existing and terminology. The equation of this education and overall learning expectations will see tremendous improvement with online education. So here we go with a platform for online learning with Moodle. Here, in this talk, this Moodle, the acronym of Moodle is, it is a modular object-oriented dynamic learning environment. Now, using this Moodle, we can develop a online teaching so that the students can have better beneficiary. So, my talk, it is including of introduction to Moodle, how to create an account in Moodle, developing content, developing different types of materials, enrolling the students for the course, and awarding the badges. So is this Moodle here, it is containing the blended learning. What is meant by blended learning? It is an interaction between, something like it is an intersection between our traditional teaching and online teaching. So it is an approach to education that combines online educational material and opportunities for interaction online with the traditional place-based classroom methods, and it requires the physical presence. Here it is the interaction. Suppose classroom training is there and e-learning is there. If you want to mix these two, then the output is nothing but a blended learning. In this blended learning, the students has to take something from the teacher. After that, as well as they will take some information through websites and they can get with a best output. One of the main learning is here it is a flipped classroom. This flipped classroom is also a type of blended learning where students are introduced. See, in the case of our traditional teaching method, students come to the institute and they will take the assignments or notes from the teacher.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am.
tell ma'am.
Ma'am, actually, are you presenting any PPT, ma'am?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Presentation is not available. That's why I'm asking, ma'am.
Ma'am, it is not visible, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Presentation is not visible, ma'am.
Oh my God, I am presenting, ma'am.
Okay, okay. It is not visible. That's why.
Okay. Presentation is not visible. How can we, ma'am?
Ma'am, in the. Are you presenting through laptop or through your mobile, ma'am?
No, laptop only, ma'am.
In the bottom of the screen, you have one option, ma'am. Press it now.
1 second, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Here. Yes, ma'am. Full screen.
Yes, ma'am. Full screen, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I am presenting.
You minimize your PPT and your screen will be shown, ma'am.
Present.
If you are touching your PPT.
Now it is sharing.
No, ma'am. If you're having any uncomfortability, just share to my mail, ma'am. I'll press. It's visible at present.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's visible, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am.
It's okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt your session, ma'am. Please excuse me, ma'am.
Now it's visible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's visible, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, somebody is presenting. Dr. Tatari Andres is presenting. Please don't present your screen, otherwise you'll be removed. Sir, I request don't present your screen, otherwise you'll be removed, sir.
Shall I continue, ma'am?
Just a second, ma'am.
Okay.
I remove him.
Yes,
Then your presentation will be there.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You present to, yes, ma'am. I request all the participants to kindly pin Dr. Vasundhara's presentation, then you can see the presentation. You can see the PPT. Yes, ma'am. Your presentation is visible, ma'am. You can present. Sir, again you are presenting, sir. You will be removed, sir. Please. Ma'am, you please continue, ma'am. I'll take care of this.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So, come to this blended learning. This is the intersection of regular traditional classroom training as well as the e-learning. Come to the part of flipped classroom. This is also a type of blended learning where the students are introduced to content at home and practice working through it at institution. This is a completely reverse of the more common practice what we are teaching daily, like our traditional classroom. Now, in the case of flipped versus traditional classroom, in our traditional classroom, what is the criteria? When teacher instructs and the students notice and students follow guides and instructions and teacher give assessment, then students have the homework at home. Whereas in flipped classroom, simply it is flipping. A teacher will instruct a lesson at home. The students can follow the lesson by taking a video or podcast or book or website, any of that online resource. They can take the instruction from the teacher, and while coming to the class, they will present here. This is the flipped classroom. Now, in this offering the MOOC courses for the students, simply it is having very good advantage during this COVID crisis. We are not supposed to go there, and it will become a very big task for us. And there we can have this online courses. So, of course, it is important that blended learning is not just for the sake of it. Once you have to identify your learning goals, you can think about how each goal could be achieved in an online or offline settings. Now we'll move on to our how to create an account in Moodle and how to apply the site here so that we can enter some course here, uploading the material, conducting some quizzes. Suppose any of the student is active participant of taking the course, then we are offering them some badges and some certificates like that. Suppose if you want to register for a free Moodle cloud site, there you can go for a website called www.moodlecloud.com. Once you are, hello, ma'am, is it audible? Is it audible?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So once you'll go to this Moodle cloud site, there you can go for, if you are having already an account, then log in. Otherwise, go with the sign up. While sign up there, you can give your credentials like your name, your email ID, and for what purpose you want to create a site. These are all the credentials we need to give in the Moodle cloud site. Once we are completing the Moodle cloud site, that confirmation mail will go to our Gmail account. Again, back to our Gmail account, and will confirm that our Moodle site is ready. Suppose we are all the teachers having different subjects, suppose mathematics teacher or English teacher or management teacher. Accordingly, we can give the name of the site. Suppose I am a teacher related to mathematics. I want to upload a course related to mathematical methods or differential equations, etc. If I want to give a name to the site, whatever the course we are registering, that is, suppose I want to upload a material for the course related to mathematical methods, then I can give my course name as mathematicalmethods.moodlecloud.com. So whatever your course, moodlecloud.com should be common. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, the PPT is not visible.
Request all the participants, don't unmute your audio, don't interrupt in between. Her PPT is visible. Kindly pin Dr. Vasundhara's presentation to see her PPT. Dear participants, don't unmute your audio in between, don't interrupt in between. Madam, kindly you proceed, madam.
Thank you.
Your PPT is visible only, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. After registering our site, suppose we are related to teacher of mathematics subject, then we can give a site name as mathematical methods. Suppose you are a teacher related to English and you want to upload a material related to some grammar, like that you can give the name as moodlecloud.com is common. For whatever the subject you are uploading the material, moodlecloud.com is same. Before that, we have our subject name, mathematicalmethods.moodlecloud.com. Suppose if you are giving the credentials here, sign up. Suppose you are giving this information to the students for a 1 week. Like if we are in the during COVID crisis, we are not supposed to go to the college or school to teach them directly interaction. If it is possible, better we can go with this online software. There we can have free trial, starter, Moodle for school, etc. Some paid version is also there. If we are taking this course, teaching them for 1 month or 15 days, better we can go for free trial only. Once we are clicking to this free trial, after giving all the credentials, which course we need to host in the site, give the course accordingly, we can go with that. After that, after giving all the credentials, your site should be giving all the credentials like confirmation, I am an 18-year-old and agree of Moodle Cloud terms, services, etc. After giving all the credentials, your details, everything is given. Then once we are going to our Gmail account, our site is ready. Suppose your Moodle site is, for example, like this, mathematicalmethods.moodlecloud.com. Suppose your subject is related to economics and you want to teach something related to e-commerce, then ecommerce.moodlecloud.com. Suppose you are related to some other subject, English, and you are teaching some novel related material, then you can write whatever the material you are uploading to the students, and that material site name .moodlecloud.com. See, in this moodlecloud.com, because we are going with the free trial version, after 15 days or 20 days, automatically our site is not visible to the students, and some of the features also not accessible to the students. For example, after uploading all the material to the students, if some students are very actively participating and they are doing the things regularly, performing better, for them we'll give some reinforcement like awarding badges or best performer, star performer, etc. These type of features are not available in this moodlecloud.com in free version. Remember, colleagues, this is not, even it is a free software, in free trial version, these extra features are not available. That is why we can go for the same. We have one more site which is genomio.com. This is also related to online learning resource material. Whereas compared to this Moodle and Genomio, we'll go to Genomio site. There all the features are there, and our site will be whenever. It's not like a 1 month free trial or 15 days free trial. You can have our site with our lifelong version. So better if once we are uploading the course, instead of going with 15 days or 1 month, we can go for the Genomio site. In this Genomio also, same thing, same instructions we need to go. Moodleiangenomio.com. There we can go for sign up by giving all the credentials, name, and you are an 18 years old and you want to give and related to education. What previously I told you what are the instructions we need to give for hosting the site. After giving all the credentials, there also you can give the site name. Suppose I am creating an account for the student, say maths3.genomio.com. maths3.genomio.com. See, I created two sites here, mathematicalmethods.moodlecloud.com. Similarly, in the Genomio site also, I created maths3.genomio.com. So, got a doubt of why you have created two sites here. I already told that in Moodle Cloud, while creating the material, uploading, everything is fine. Whether if you want to give reinforcement to the students for active learners, in free trial version, some certification or awarding badges, these are all the things are not properly maintained. Whereas come to this Genomio site in free trial only. Here in paid version, all the features are there. There is no doubt about that. Whereas in Genomio free version, we can award the badges to the active learners, and we can award after completing the course, we can award some sample certificate also. Okay, this is our site. Just 1 second. I need to go here. What is my maths3.genomio.com? Is it visible, all of you? Yes, ma'am. Is it visible? The site is visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Site is visible, ma'am.
Maths3.genomio.com site home.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is visible, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Once we created here Maths3, suppose I created an account in genomio.com and I created a subject related to mathematics. This is my site, maths3.genomio.com. Once your site is uploaded in the online, there in left side you can see dashboard, site home, calendar, etc. Then you can go there, site home. In that site home, wherever we need to enter any material, in that right side corner, turn editing on is there. In that turn editing on, if you want to click turn editing on, then only we can have to add some material to our site. After turn editing on, I already entered a course. For example, numerical methods. I am entering a course on numerical methods. There, it is already turn editing on. That is why some pencil marks are all are in clicked form only. Like all are editable mode only. Once we are going to your site like maths3.genomio.com or whatever the subject you are, in that right side you are going for turn editing on, then only you need to add a topic to your site, add a topic or adding units, adding assignment, adding quizzes, adding extra material. All the things will be possible once you are having here turn editing on. Suppose after turn editing on, simply I need to go for add an activity here, add a new topic. Suppose announcement is there. Here add a new topic. Simply I need to add some announcement of something like this is the, for example, this is numerical methods. This is the course for numerical methods, something like that. We need to add some concept there. Then we'll write some message here. Suppose all the students, we are writing a topic here related to numerical methods so that the students can avail the best benefit. Something like you need to write some message. If you want to upload any file here related to some picture or any PPT, there you can click to files and you can post in the forum. In that forum, like already some student, I'll come to that point also. Everybody can see that assignment. Suppose while adding the topics here, I already told that we can have the option of turn editing on. In that we need to add topics. While adding the topics, every time we have add an activity or resource. After turn editing on button, last we can have every time add an activity or resource. Suppose I am adding an activity or resource to bisection method. There I entered some material from internet. Extra material I am giving. Then you want to upload the link directly here, then automatically that link will be saved. Suppose you are giving a link for the students, and what is the graphical representation? Every time while you are adding an activity to the students, you can add on, write the related material and save changes. Similarly, if you will go for, suppose I am adding an activity or resource for the students. Here, if you are clicking on add an activity or resource, one pop-up button is visible. In that pop-up button, we have some radial buttons looking like assignment, attendance, big blue, chart, choice, like different types of features are available in the activity resource or pop-up button. In the different activities, suppose I need to enter a quiz to the students. Suppose I need to enter a, because I already completed some material. Therefore, regarding that material, once the students are able to study, I need to assess them how much they studied. I'll enter a sample quiz here. So while writing the sample quiz here, suppose I'm writing some sample quiz here, bisection method, and description about some quiz questions are there. If you are writing here, every question is containing 1 mark. Whatever the conditions you need to specify in the description box, you need to specify save and return to the course. Save and return to the course. Now you write all the questions here. See, already I wrote some questions. They are related to maybe short answer questions or quiz type, true or false. After writing the questions here, suppose I gave a short answer question here. A function is defined. For example, a polynomial I am given, and between the interval find the root of the function. Like that, if I want to give a question here, the student able to write the answer and finish attempt. Once the questions are visible to the students and they are writing the answers, they will go for finish attempt. Automatically we'll see their answers, how they are able to perform. Suppose we'll go for writing a true false question also. I gave a question like the bisection method is also known as a binary chopping. True or false. Accordingly, they will give true or false, then finish attempt. Like that, we can add some questions, some material, everything. See, here we can go for most important topic. After completing all the material related to, suppose you are preparing a course for mathematical, suppose we'll go to our subject only. We are preparing a course for mathematical methods. First we'll go through that, what are the topics involved in mathematical methods. Accordingly, we'll add an activity or resource by taking some announcement we can give for the students, and what are the graphical representation, writing some multiple choice questions, drag and drop questions. While writing some questions, we have different options of multiple choice, drag and drop, and taking from audio video files. These are all the things can be given for the students so that their learning style should be improved. After adding all the material, here we'll go to one important concept, how to enroll the participant, because we the teachers, after completing developing the content to our Moodle site or Genomio site, this is the content should be reaches to the students, so that then only the student can study through online, and they'll respond to the questions. Then only this teaching learning procedure is complete. To add the participants here, in left side, participants are there. We can add the participants in 3 ways. We can add them by taking enrolling. How to enroll the students to our course? After completing all the material, this is very important topic, so that if the students are enrolled to our course by three ways, we are enrolling them manually, or they can access our course through a guest account or self enrollment method. Suppose further teachers, while taking the students, instead of guest account and self-enrollment, we can go with the manual enrollment only. So once we are coming to the participants here, clicking enrolled users, enrolled methods are there. Whether we can enroll them manually, self-enrollment and groups. Self-enrollment is not advisable, but better we can go with the manual enrollment method only. In that manual enrollment method, we can give the students, suppose bulk, some in our class we have 60 students are there. In our 60 students, instead of every time we are entering their mail account, once we have their Excel file, using the group icon, the total file can be at a time we can enroll them. See, for my class, I have 63 students. Using this manual enrollment, that Excel file at a time we can attach, so that all the students are enrolled to our course. After enrolling the students to our course, they need to access the course by some username and password. For them, we don't give the complete access of editing option. We can give them as they want to see the material, whatever the material we are uploading periodically, and what are the instructions we are given, they need to follow the instructions, and within the time span they need to upload, or they need to answer the quizzes, whatever the required things we are giving, they need to follow. After enrolling all the students here, better for them also we need to give user ID and password. Instead of that, according to their roll number only, the roll number is their user ID and password. Once the students are enrolled to the course, automatically they will get a mail that they get an invitation like these are the this is the courses uploaded by some teacher, you need to enroll to the students. Like some link is automatically go to their Gmail account. Once they are access the link, they can have the access of only studying the things and following the instructions which are given by the teacher. Here, after the students are enrolled, remember they can access the course by their username and password by accordingly. Simply for our convenience, we are giving their name, username and password is for their register number only. Once they are entered into our course, we already uploaded some material to the course, and what are the learning outcomes we need to follow. These are all the things we uploaded. If the students are enrolled to the course, they will access the course periodically. Suppose we are giving an assignment to the students. If you are giving an assignment, students, because this is like an online mode, if you are not giving any specific time, they will complete the assignment within 1 week, within 10 days, within 1 month, like etc. So while giving that assignment or quiz to the students, every time we can give the completion progress also. For that, we'll go for site administration. There we have some plugins are there. Go to plugins. There, manage activities. Here, while managing the activities, suppose I gave an assignment for them. See, after managing the activities, we can see some eyes are enabled and some eyes are blue color. Some eyes are enabled. That means an eye with some line, and some eyes are fully open. They are looking like a blue color only. So that the meaning of here, it is in blue color, and a eye with a line means blue color means these are all the activities enabled to the course. an eye with some line indicates it is not enabled. Suppose you want to enable simply as a teacher, this is not access to the students. We are the teachers, we have the option of turn editing on. Here come to assignment 2. Suppose I am uploading an assignment 2.2 and it is not visible to the students, then you can, this eye with line we need to click, then it will come to blue color. It is also enabled only. Like that, whatever the thing we need to upload, adding a quiz, adding a badge, adding a certificate, every time go to site administration, go to the plugins, manage plugins. While managing the plugins, all the options are here clicking. Whatever our required options for we can enable, what are the things not necessary for them, simply we can disable them. After that, suppose some of the participants, because we already enrolled the students to our course and we uploaded some material to them, and participants are periodically learning through this material and they are answering the questions. While answering the questions here, suppose we need to give some badge for the students. Suppose some students are actively participating and before the deadline only they are uploading, they are answering our questions. For them, some reinforcement also we need to give. Suppose we uploaded a quiz for the students and we are asking them to complete the quiz by within 2 days or within 3 days. Some good students are there, they are immediately completed before the due time only. For them, we can have some reinforcement. We can add badges also. To add the badges to the students or adding a certificate to the students, before going to add an activity or resource, because badge or certificate, these are some these are some things we are reinforcing the people. Suppose we need to add a badge to the students. Same, go to the site administration and go to badges, badge setting, add a new badge. To add a new badge here, name, what is the badge? Suppose the students are completing the assignment before the due time. Then we can say that best performer. Say that is best performer. Best performer description we can give. For what purpose we are giving the best performer badge. So here we can write some description such that the students who will complete the given task before the time can be awarded as the best performer badge. Like that we can write some description here. Here most important thing we need to remember, while creating the badge or creating a sample certificate for the students, before that we'll go to a PowerPoint presentation. We can take a slide. In that slide, we can upload a best performer badge like PNG. It should be like image form. That image should be GIF, JPEG or PNG, SVG. Like that. That badge should be any of these options. We can choose the file. Suppose that badge we already created and it is there in our desktop. We can choose a file from the desktop and upload this file. Then automatically your badge will be appeared. See, I'll show you the badges what I have given for the students. Like that we can add a badge to the students like best performer or star performer or the people who are enrolled for the course. People who are enrolled for the course. Here I created here, suppose this is the badge I created for the students. Simply for this is a simple badge such that this is not given for any activities completing. The students who are enrolling for the course, after completing their credentials of their name, etc., automatically this is the badge can be generated. Like that, we can have different types of badges also. We can create for them star performer, best performer, etc. Here, I think you are observing here, I prepared two courses here, numerical integration and numerical methods. Come to this numerical method, one icon is like opened. Whereas come to numerical integration, this icon is not open. Simply it is looking like a close. That means in this case, self-enrollment, I didn't give the option. Whereas in the case of this part, self-enrollment method is opened. Therefore, after going to your numerical methods, go to the participants and we are adding the badges accordingly. Suppose we need to add a simple certificate for the students. See, I enrolled some 63 students here and they are doing some activity here. Periodically, we can check the course completion also, to check how much course, how many students are completed, how much percentage of course. Here also, after the site administration, manage blocks, same. We need to go for plugins of site administration, plugins, manage plugins, add a block. Here, add a block is visible. In that add a block visible, we can go for completion progress. If you want to click on completion progress, automatically it shows that how many tasks are completed and how many tasks are pending. Immediately we can have some idea that okay, some concepts are completed within the given time and some concepts are not completed during the given stipulated time. Suppose we are going to the best example here. We can go for different types of activities we can give. Whatever the activity we are giving to the students, every time they are having that option of seeing. We the students are having the turn editing on. I see here, these are the topics I am uploading, like announcement, bisection method. What is the graphical representation of bisection method? For the bisection method, multiple choice questions, drag and drop, and the content. Not only we are uploading the content by our own, we can take the content from the net because it will give more useful for them. Takings, for example, from NPTEL videos are very much useful for the students. Educational video we can upload by using NPTEL. Short answer questions, true or false, audio video quiz. This type of quiz is very, very important for the students. To apply this audio video quiz, go to that activity. There we can have simply some audio is there. After listening this audio, the student, suppose if I want to play this audio, suppose we have given that what is the order of convergence of bisection method. I gave an audio question. After listening this audio carefully, the students able to answer the question. After that, we can have, suppose instead of audio question, we can go for uploading some video. Using that video, they can go for answer the questions. It will make more interactive to the students. We can give some games also here. Game in the sense, not like that, taking the games what the people daily they are playing, related to our topics, our content. We can give some gaming method also. Suppose we want to go for here crossword. In this crossword, we can have what is the order of convergence in Newton-Raphson method. Then they can check the crossword and they'll give the answer here. Accordingly, these are all the plugins. How to, you can have a doubt of how to add the games like crossword, cryptex, millennial, snake and ladders. These are all the games we can have every time. Go to the site administration, plugins, manage activity. While moving to manage activity, there these are all the pop-up windows appear. In the pop-up windows, whatever the required content, suppose you want to create a game related to crossword, there you can go for taking an add an activity or resource. Here add an activity or resource. Suppose game. Here we can have game, crossword, cryptex, hangman, hidden picture, millennial, snake and ladder. These are all the games are enabled here. Suppose you want to click on to game, snake and ladders. We are simply going to add. While adding here snake and ladders, here we need to write some description here. Before that, we can have some questions related to which topic you are adding this new game of snake and ladders. We will give some description here. In the snake and ladders game, the students are able to identify the correct answer from the sentence which is enabled in the given. And they can take the answer from the glossary. This glossary is also add an activity. There you can create a glossary of some questions, then go to save and return to course. Once you are save and return to course, there we can have the snake and ladder continue as a previous attempt of the game. Suppose continue here, more options we can have. Here it is given snake and ladder. Suppose accordingly we can manage the activities. Suppose I'll show you this game how we are adding. We can 1 second. Add an activity or resource. For that, suppose you can go for add an activity. In that we can go for millennial. Suppose here some description is there. In millennial game, what is the description? In the millennial game, you need to write down what is the corresponding related game conditions and rules and save and display. Attempt the game. Before attempting the game, remember we can have some questions we need to upload there. Then only we are supposed to play the game. See, after that, one content is completed during the given stipulated time, and some sample certificate also we need to provide those people who are completed the course within the given time. Then we can go for creating a sample certificate also. There you can go for add an activity or resource. Add an activity or resource. There we can have simple certificate. Sometimes if it is not visible in add an activity or resource, if simple certificate is not visible, then we can go to our site administration, plugins, manage plugins. Then if it is not visible in the sense, it is not in that manage activities, blue button, that blue is not like an eye with line, then it is not visible here. Therefore, go to the site administration, plugins, manage plugins. Once you are managing the plugins, then you can go for this enabling the corresponding activity. Then automatically it will comes to activity or resource. Suppose the students are completed the course within the given stipulated time, we need to add a simple certificate for the students. To add a simple certificate here we can write simple certificate. Simple certificate. Here we can write what are the required things here. We are writing that. See here, while writing, this is the simple certificate awarded for the students, those who will complete all the activities within the given stipulated time. We can write some description here. This is the simple certificate. Simple certificate awarding to the students, awarding to the students who completes the course within the time. Suppose we are writing a description here. This is a simple certificate we are awarding to the students who will complete the course within the time, and that is the certificate awarded. Suppose here also adding a badge to the students or awarding a simple certificate to the students, we need to create a badge. Suppose you are awarding a badge to the students or you are awarding a certificate. Certificate generally we are giving after completing the all the content or last activity which is completed in the given stipulated time, then only the certificate is awarded. Whereas in the case of badge creation, I already told this badge, it is not compulsion that all the activities are completed. Suppose from our students, if some of the students are really interested to complete the course and they are completing the quizzes, they are very active participant, then we can reinforcement, we can create a badge for them. That badge is not compulsion of completing the whole activity. Suppose one quiz is given, we are asking them to complete the quiz within 2 days. Then if they completed the quiz in before the due time for them, we can give an active participant badge or star performer or best performer, etc. In the case of best performer or star performer, we are awarding a certificate for the students. Remember, these two can be in the JPEG form only. In that JPEG form, first we can create a slide. In that slide, create the badge there, and that can be uploaded here. After uploading, your badge is ready. In the case of certificate also, suppose we need to take the file. Suppose if the file is already this certificate PPT slide is already there in our desktop, then we can easily taking from the value and accordingly we can save and display. Here we can, after giving this is a simple certificate awarding to the students who will complete the course within the time. While writing their names and all, remember here we need to give like this options only. In this less than option, we can write name of the participants and college name. Like that, this name of the participant and college name, these things should be in these brackets only. After writing the description here, you already created suppose a certificate sample template in a PowerPoint slide that you can upload and save and display. Accordingly, it will comes to your badge. For example, I'll show you the sample certificate here. After creating the sample certificate, remember this is the sample certificate, not every time is visible. We are giving this certificate, suppose whatever the criteria we are mentioning accordingly. Suppose this is a sample certificate we created, for example, pedagogy and techniques and numerical methods and course completion organized by Department of Mathematics. Some sample certificate we can create. Accordingly, the students can get some reinforcement here also. After that, you can grade them also. How many students are actively participating and how many they are not completing the quizzes within the stipulated time. We'll go to the grade page. We can see all the activities, how many of the students doing the activity within the time. Here 10. That means this is the student, he already completed the activity. Like for example, this number, she already completed the multiple choice question, but she didn't complete the drag and drop. Drag and drop, I have two options, two types of questions I have given. Like that, we can easily observe the students who are actively participating in our course and they are completing the course within the stipulated time. These are all the activities. Some of the students are completing the activity and some of them are not completing the activity within the stipulated time. Accordingly, we'll go for site administration and we'll give some announcement also. To give the announcement here, go to our site home. What type of announcement we want to suppose the students are, some of the students are not actively participating, same. Whatever the thing we need to go, every time remember we'll go for turn editing on. In this turn editing on button is on, then only we can edit the content or whatever the thing we need to write, remember. And this is the turn editing option is not visible for the students. Is it audible? Everybody is clear? Yes, ma'am. Is it audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it audible? Thank you, ma'am. Suppose we need to go for giving some announcement to the students. Here I need to add a new topic here. Like new topic, suppose the students are going to give a feedback how much they are learning and they are not creating the, suppose something like while entering the things here, if they are able to follow the instructions, then okay. If they're not able to follow the instructions, we can give some topic here. Please be active in the course so that only you can have some knowledge, like that. Some description here give and will message, and this is the topic. Or announcement should be always we need to post in the forum. Forum in the sense already all the 60 students are there. They will get this announcement. Once the announcement is going to that, suppose I gave an announcement of, oh, dear students, you need to upload a video related to bisection method before the due date. This announcement, if I want to give, this announcement we are posting to the forum so that total 60 students will get this announcement, and immediately they will go for taking an action of posting the video, or they need to answer the questions. Everything they can do. Is there any doubt, ma'am, or is there any doubt? Hello, ma'am, is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine, ma'am, fine. See, in the case of this genomiosite.com, we can have freely access the site. Once we completed the site and we are adding the content, if this is like, it will take for us to complete the content perfectly, almost like 1 week we can easily complete the content for them. Then this will become more useful to the students. We can have an order of first how to create an account for the students, and how to create an account, how to create an account in Genomio site. Then we, after completing the account creation, we need to go for the site creation. In that site creation, after completing the site creation, add an activity. If you are in the turn editing on, add an activity or resource. Every time you can go for add an activity or resource, whatever the activity we need to upload, all the pop-up buttons are visible here. Suppose if you want to conduct a Zoom meeting for the students so that they can have some, because it is an online teaching, not every time it is completely replace the teacher-student interaction. There is having some problem, some rural students, some rural background students, they are not unable to cope up with all the contents because of the low internet facility. For them, if you want to create a Zoom meeting, then you can have a doubt of, if you are creating a Zoom meeting, how they can access the Zoom meeting. Okay, for Zoom meeting, they can access through a mobile, which is not a matter for them. You can have the Zoom meeting create. Once we are creating a Zoom meeting, then that link will be go to the participants, all of them. Suppose we are participated here in the Google Meet. Accordingly, they will also having some Zoom meeting, And in the Zoom meeting, the teacher will discuss about what are the problems facing the students while studying through online. Accordingly, we can add. Suppose we need to add a completely ebook for them instead of add-on activity, one activity, two activities like that. If you need to completely upload a material resource like a book or a file or a folder, there also you can have the option. So here, every time add an activity or resource. Activity in the sense like we are creating quizzes to them, we are creating games to them so that they are not feeling bored of all the topics. Resource in the sense before examination for them it will become very useful. Completely we can upload an ebook or hello, files or folders, anything they can create. If the participants are completely there and they are about all the things, we can already having like we are conducting some quizzes only. During the quizzes, how many of the students are answering, how many of them are not answering. With the help of this course completion progress, the students are easily understand. Again and again they'll come to the site. Suppose if quizzes and all, we need to give some due date. Remaining topics, videos, related material, everything should be there in our site. So whenever they are feeling the convenient time, they can go on studying and they can go on studying and they can answer the questions easily. Here I created a site for numerical methods and I added 4 topics there. Suppose a bisection method, regular falsi method, because this is related to mathematics, and these are all the 4 methods we created. We can do for every method, we can give all those glossary also. Instead of every method for the whole topic, we can give like this. That is our choice only. If you want to give more interaction to the students, for every method, these are all the things we need to follow. Announcement for the bisection methods. For example, for one method, we can have different types of materials. We can upload a material taking from internet or taking what is the physical significance and graphical representation of the method. We can upload some material through PDF format and we can upload a material through educational video. After uploading all the material, once they are into the subject with this material, we can assess them how much they are understand. Not simply uploading the material, we don't think that everybody is having the same tempo of teaching or learning the things. Periodically, we can give some instant quizzes like true or false questions or some audio type questions, multiple choice questions, drag and drop. Like that, if you want to give different types of objective type questions so that the student can have knowledge about the entire content. Once this is the thing completed for a particular method, suppose for one course you are adding 4 topics. In every topic, if you have to follow the same criteria, like different types of materials we are uploading, after that, what type of assessment we need to check from them, like multiple choice question, drag and drop, or true or false questions, audio video quiz, etc. For every topic, if you want to enter the same content, then definitely there is no doubt everybody is having the same tempo of learning the things. Once that course is completed, all the 4 units or all the 4 topics are completed with this criteria, then we can go for giving again a quiz related. If it is a quiz, short answer or true or false. In the case of entire topic, it is not advisable to give true or false questions. There it is a mix of short answer questions and audio video quiz. Remember friends, I'm saying here about for every topic, we can create your choice of creating the short answer, true or false, audio video quiz, etc. Whereas Once the course is completed, if mathematical methods is my course and I am uploading 4 topics here, like bisection method, regular falsy method, iteration method, and Newton-Raphson method. For every method, if I am following the same criteria, after completing all the 4 methods, once I need to finalize how much they learned. For every method, okay. After completing this video, they are able to answer the questions. But in online teaching, after completing the whole topic, like whole subject, we need to go for how much they understand. Are they able to deliver the content within the time or not? Accordingly, we can go for some short answer questions and some videos they need to upload, and after listening some video or audio properly, they need to answer the questions. If these are the activities completed, then we can award a sample certificate for the students. This is the sample certificate I already showed here. This sample certificate we are giving after the course completion only. Whereas badges we can create for them, some best performer or star performer. Adding the participants also. Is there any doubt? Any doubt in any of the topic, madam? Hello? Hello, ma'am? Hello?
Kindly you proceed, ma'am. I think they have no doubts at present.
Okay, ma'am. Almost it is completing, no, ma'am. That is what I am asking, whether they have any.
Okay, ma'am. If it is completed, the question answer session is open.
Yes, ma'am. One second. See here,
Yes, ma'am.
for every topic, we need to follow the same criteria. Once it is completed, the total we are creating an exam, like an online exam we need to create. There it is not advisable of true false questions. Drag and drop also not advisable. We can go for giving some short answer, and they need to upload some videos, and after listening some video, they need to go for answer the questions. After course completion, I already told you how to award the sample certificate. If in the site administration, some activities, suppose plugins are there, in that plugins, go to manage plugins and assignment. Suppose once it is completed, all the topics are uploaded, and for every topic they completed by following the by following some quizzes like MCQ, true or false, audio, video. We need to give some assignment for the students. To give an assignment here, feedback, comments, these are all the assignment settings. You are not supposed to check anything. It's already given by default with the site only. After that, save changes. Then you can go to the site home, go to our course, add an activity or resource. After completing all the 4 methods, add an activity or resource. Here we can go for assignment. This is the assignment. Here a pop-up window is showing here, and this assignment activity module enables a teacher to communicate tasks, collect work, and provide some information is given related to assignment. And the students can submit any digital content file such as a Word process document, spreadsheets, images, or audio, video, anything depends on our criteria. They can do the assignment. Then we can add an assignment here. Suppose here we can give an assignment name of final submission assignment. Suppose we can give that final submission. Final submission assignment. Final submission assignment. We can write some description here. This is the assignment the students able to upload once the total activities of the course is completed. Before that, we can have some file, whether it should be a Word document or a PDF format. Already we can store in our desktop. we can upload from the desktop. Here we can go for files. Save and return to the course. Final submission assignment. Suppose if some assignment questions you already have in your desktop, whether it is a PDF format or Word document, then this final submission assignment is there. Then go to the final submission assignment. We are giving for participant 63. Just now I uploaded this assignment, though there is no submission and there is no grading. If you want to give the due date here, while due date here also go to the settings. In that settings you can give some 1 week time or 10 days time. Accordingly you can give the assignment for the students and they can complete. Once they completed the assignment, then we can go for grading them. We'll go for grading. See here, there is no assignment. Why? Because I didn't give any assignment. Just now I created the new assignment. Those who completed all the 4-week activity, then only it is visible here. If this is the assignment we are giving before the time only, here the assignment, those who are submitted the assignment, everything should be here. After seeing everyone's assignment, suppose you are giving this grading out of 100, after completing the assignment, depends on the criteria how they submitted the assignment. We can give some marks also, something if they completed the assignment within the given stipulated time. We can say 100 out of 100. We can give some feedback comments. Suppose the students are doing their work with their own, then we can give some feedback comments. Sometimes the students are more smart than us, that sometimes they are copying from the co-group and they are writing. We can give some feedback comments here, depends on how they are giving the submit. Then save changes. Accordingly we can give. Yes, ma'am. Is there any doubt? I think almost I completed. Is there any doubt? Then
Any questions from participant side?
is my PPT is visible, ma'am? Here, my PPT.
Yes, ma'am. It is very visible, ma'am. Very excellent, knowledgeable, and hands-on training session, ma'am.
No, no.
Excellent session, ma'am.
I think I need to go for some more also, but maybe I reached them or not. I don't know.
Ma'am, you have reached almost, ma'am. You covered all the topics, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Just a second, ma'am. Any questions from participant side?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, Moodle is open source software, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When we have only 45 days trial version, after
Yes.
45 days, how to continue our course? Is there any
Ma'am?
procedure?
Yes, ma'am. If you are going for a trial version, suppose 30 days or 45 days is our trial version. After that, you can create with another mail account. Instead of giving the credentials, what you are giving. Suppose I gave this vasukal123@gmail.com and I am creating all the credentials. Now, after 45 days, automatically this site is not visible for any of us.
Yes,
Then,
ma'am.
if you want to create, we want to go for the same with different account. With the same account, it will not give. It will show that already you have an account like that. It will show. That is why, whereas come to this Moodle site, if you will go for this Genomio, this will be. Yeah, this will be not having like any 45 days or 30 days, ma'am. You can have to access this site like ever. And it is having more features also, ma'am. In Moodle site, some features. Suppose I didn't even I created a course yesterday only for showing you people, but in the mathematical methods moodlecloud.com, the sample certificate feature is not available because it is a free version, ma'am. Free
Yes.
version. That is why again immediately I jump onto this Genomium.com. In this Moodle Cloud mathematical methods, badge is visible, ma'am. We can add the badge for best performer or star performer. Whereas in Genomio.com, the sample certification award is also possible, and it is not like a free version of 30 days or 45 days. You can have this site forever, and we can add on activities. Suppose here I showed, no ma'am, this after this 1 second, Newton Abson method is there. Here I'll go to the site home. If I want to go for adding one more course, suppose in the same site,
Okay.
if in the same site, if I want to add one more course, we can easily add in the same site, one more course can be added. Accordingly, we can, 1 second ma'am, I'll show you here. See, available courses, numerical integration, which is not visible because self-enrollment is not given. And numerical method, self-enrollment is given. Add a new course. Suppose you want to add a new course in the same site. If I want to add a new course here, suppose I want to add a new course of differential equations. What is the course full name? And the course, if it is the differential equations and mathematics, something like that, you can give a course full name, course short name, and this is the course when it starts and when it ends. Accordingly, you can give the dates. No need of giving course ID number. Description. Suppose initially I told no, this numerical methods is a best tool for the students to solve the initial and boundary value problems. Like that, you can give some description about the course, and some files you can add, save and return. Once your course is added here, save and return. Suppose I didn't give here anything. Suppose I gave some differential equation. Suppose I am giving here a short name, same differential equations. Some description I need to write, and save and return. Then differential equations is there. Now go to the course, there same. You can give announcement. This is the course announcement we can give, post on the forum. Topic 1, suppose in differential equations, in topic 1, how to solve the homogeneous differential equations. What are the related material we need to give? Like you are uploading a video file, audio file, some contents, PDF format, anything you can upload. For differential equations also, you need to add 4 topics. Initially, for every course I told, no, you can add more topics, 4 topics, 5 topics, depends on the strength of the course, you can add a topic. For every topic, it's already turn editing on mode is there. For topic 1, suppose homogeneous differential equations. In the topic 1, homogeneous differential equations, for example, you can add a video file, audio file, some type of quiz questions, and some gaming strategy like glossary, Sudoku, like all the things we can add for every topic. Add on topic in the same site. You can upload n number of courses in one site, and it is not like after 45 days it will disappear, not like that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Very informative session. It's a very good session, ma'am. Karna Lakshmi, ma'am, you please proceed. Vote of thanks, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Neda, ma'am, already resource person took much hours. I think she is tired. She came from the college. Immediately she started the session. So if any question, just you ask within 30 seconds, madam.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to know that if we provide assignment on Moodle or Genomio, then it will assign numbers to the assignment automatically, or we have to check the assignments. Yeah, according to us we have to check the assignments, and can we access the assignments grade?
Sorry, ma'am, can you repeat the question once?
Hello, ma'am. I am asking. Suppose we have
Yes.
giving the assignment on Moodle or Genomio to
Yes, ma'am.
students, है ना?
Yes,
And
yes,
assignments is in the mode of descriptive type. Means they
yes,
have to write half and one pages. Then
yes.
this software automatically assess their marks, or we have to provide them.
After the, suppose we are giving some assignment related to, suppose write a physical
महिना
significance.
बघूया.
Suppose
Yes.
we,
पद्म.
yes, yes.
Hello.
Madam, suppose we are giving an assignment, for example, it is not like objective type. For example, if you are giving an assignment of descriptive type, write
Yes.
write significant applications of differential equations, not more than 2 pages or not more than 3 pages, something like we gave a
Yes.
real-time application. Then this is the
Yes.
assignment we can do. The students can access the assignment. They can type the things. Suppose, for example, I'll show you here. They need to upload the file, ma'am. How you are uploading the file for giving some questions, the students also need to upload the file. Whether if it is the case of you are asking them to upload in a PDF format, or uploading them as a Word document, or uploading them like a PPT. Suppose we are asking them to create a PPT related to applications of differential equations. They need to
Yeah.
create a PPT and they need to upload in the assignment. I'll show you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Accordingly. So it is descriptive also can be uploaded, because we are not supposed to analyze them giving only short answer questions, true, false, or taking videos or taking audios, MCQ. We need to check the overall performance of the students also. They can upload the assignment either in a PDF format or PPT, or we are asking them to upload a video related to not more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Anything they can upload.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
actually, I'm
please proceed, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Is there any doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Tell, ma'am, is there any doubt?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, we have the session till 5 o'clock. If there is any doubt, I think I completed all the activities. That is why I thought of, is there any doubts they can go with? Because this is the procedure. Whatever the activity we are going, after creating your site, go to the turn editing on. Then you can add on topics. While adding the topics, it should be of either either it is a PowerPoint presentation, Word document, or videos, anything you can upload.
Madam, can I ask one question, ma'am?
Yes,
Please,
yes,
sir, ask
yes,
the
please,
question,
yes,
sir.
please.
Ma'am, is it the same as Google Classroom software?
Sir, in Google Classroom, hello, sir. Is it
Yes, yes.
audible? So in that
Yeah, ma'am.
Google, it is looking like a same thing in Google Classroom. Because of this COVID crisis, I think almost everybody is acquainted the more knowledge about the Google Classroom. So in Google Classroom, what we are doing after adding all the students, we need to send a code to the students so that they can join to the class. It's like our regular classroom. Instead of regular classroom, it should be like a Google Classroom, online class. Once the students are joined to this Google Classroom, they can go with the same. We can suppose today I need to, here in the case of Google Classroom, attendance is also possible. Suppose I want to upload a video, or I need to upload a document related to some differential equations or Laplace transform, anything. Today I will share or I can give some instruction in the classroom only. Some options are visible there. In that instructions, we can say that today, hello students, today I need to upload some assignment or uploading something. Please respond to the class immediately. Before 4 o'clock, suppose I want to take the attendance. Then automatically every student will see that and they'll say that, yes, ma'am, we received the content, something like that. Is there a possibility of taking the attendance also? Whereas in Moodle classroom, every time we are giving some instruction, it is not like taking the attendance here. We can adding the participants, adding the course, they can go through the course, and within the suppose whenever we have the problem, like we can go for adding some quizzes and asking them to complete the quiz within the stipulated time, then only they will respond. Whereas in Google Classroom, while giving the announcement only, we are much more clear that today before 4 o'clock you need to submit that assignment, immediately they will respond. This is like almost nearer to Google Classroom, but in this Moodle site we can, it's like creating some online resource so that they can access anytime.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Any questions from participant side?
Can I ask one question, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, ma'am.
Ma'am, my question is like in this module site, can
Yes, ma'am.
both the teacher of one department use with the same
No,
same
ma'am.
idea?
No,
Yeah.
ma'am. You know, ma'am.
Okay.
Exactly. See, in Google Classroom, sir, previously asked, no, it is looking like the difference.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
Google
that's right,
Classroom,
yeah.
suppose I am the teacher to the Google Classroom. I want to add my friend, my colleague, to a co-teacher to the class. Whereas in this Moodle site, we are uploading the assignments, we are creating the site with our mail account, so that we are only having the option of editing the contents. Whereas in Google Classroom, we are adding one more teacher as a co-teacher, co-host. Then that particular teacher is also having the access to see the performance of the students in Google Classroom. But in this Moodle, we are not supposed to take all participants are students only. If you can have co-teacher also, but all the options are related to for the main teacher only.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Any doubt?
Ma'am, really, thanks a lot, ma'am. You came from college, immediately you started the session. We are very much thankful to you, madam. Vasundhara, madam, really, you are such a nice personality.
No,
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Panna Lakshmi, ma'am, you can proceed, ma'am.
I reached the participants, ma'am. I reached them, or
Ma'am, you have reached them only. It is an excellent session, ma'am. The
Thank you.
feedbacks are very nice only, ma'am. If you see the chart box, you can know the feedback, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Really, it was a good session, wonderful session. Thank you, ma'am. Very informative. So, like that, you have comments, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, it is successful session only, ma'am. Even though it is a hands-on training session, it was very good, ma'am. Really, thanks a lot, ma'am. See the
Thank
comments,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Excellent comments you are having. See the comments, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ma'am, Kanna Lakshmi, ma'am, you will please proceed, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to one and all. It is my great honor and pleasure to deliver vote of thanks. I, on behalf of PG and Research Department of Mathematics, Hindustan College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, would like to express my gratitude to our managing trustees, Srimati Saraswati Kannayan ma'am, Dr. Priya Satish Prabhu ma'am, Principal Dr. A. Ponusami sir, and our beloved convener Dr. S. Anuradha ma'am for organizing this 1-week National Faculty Development Program, Moodle Learning Management System. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our today's chief guest, Dr. S. Vasundhara ma'am, for her excellent presentation on open source e-learning management system Moodle. Ma'am, we are
Thank
grateful
you,
for the
ma'am.
time and effort you took to share your thoughts and experiences about Moodle Cloud Site and e-learning.
Thank you,
Though
ma'am.
this Moodle is a new platform for us, you have explained clearly and patiently, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I'm truly thankful to
Thank you.
everyone who volunteered your time with us. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Anuradha, ma'am, for giving me this
Thanks a lot.
opportunity, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, my dear participants. I want to convey one thing. Today we have posted feedback link. If you are giving feedback, you'll get one certificate for the live session today. Tomorrow onwards, we are posting only recorded videos. It's audio, visual, communicated videos to the Telegram group. Please kindly access the links and try to learn. The assignment will be given at the end of the day on 16th. The certificate will be issued. Once again, you will receive one more certificate. So, two certificates for this program. One is for today's live session and one more is for 7th day. So, you'll receive two certificates. Kindly access. I think Sharmila Sundar madam posted a feedback form. Kindly access the feedback link to get a certificate of today live session. Then tomorrow onwards, only offline recorded videos only. We'll post it in the group. You can see the videos at your free time. You kindly access the link we provided each and every day. Kindly give the feedback link of each and every day up to 16th. On 16th, we are conducting just 10 questions, 10 MCQ questions to provide the certificate. Thank you all. Any doubt in this, you can ask me. No doubts. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Can we leave, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am. You take rest, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. In future also, you need any help, I am ready for that, ma'am. Thank you for your
Sure, ma'am.
concern, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I request all the participants kindly leave the session. Kindly exit the session, please. Thank you all. We'll meet you soon.